Let's start this show a little early, y'all. Raiders.
Yeah, I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a player, a boss player. If you with me, pop your collar, shake them haters.
I'm from the city of Sac, rapping silver and black. Word of honcho, give me the strap. The realest is back. Stupid chop with some silly attached. Eye for an eye, fuck it man, give me a patch. I'm a Raider, Oakland, LA, Vegas, Jalen, Kenyon, Jacobs, Regis. Man, bruh, dog, we litty. The shine with the speed, Edwards with the 50-50. Yeah, this that silver and black field. Abram in the box, I'm Merrick in the backfield.
Yo, shout out to the nation, man. Shout out to everybody here in the building already. Shout out to everybody also watching on Facebook and Twitter. If you want to get your comments in, jump over to YouTube, man. Hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is. Unknown, what's good, my guy? 916 South Sac, Rudder Park. I went to James Rudder, man. Palmer House. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to Josh Hale, man. What's good, Docs? Raider Polly's in the building. EJ Raider Jr., Big Mike, my dog. DeMarcus Webb. My guy, my brother Wasted is in the building as always. Sinister here. Raider Blair, Alejandro, Kenny Mack, the whole family, man. Make sure you wipe them feet. Just got home from the gym. Actually about to go pick up my sons here in about 30, 45 minutes. I thought I would come shoot this shit with you guys a little bit. And that's how we're definitely going to start the show, my brother. Actually, I love it. It just popped up. It just came across my desk. For those who didn't see this, man, shout out to Ant. Aaron Rodgers just kind of trolled Devontae Adams a second ago. And he said it's kind of hard going from a Hall of Famer. What do you say? It's always tough going from a Hall of Famer to a Hall of Famer. And he was talking about Alan Lazard. You know what I'm saying? So it's hilarious, man. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers, funny ass motherfucker. Showed up to camp yesterday, looking like, today, looking like Con Air and shit. Hilarious. He had to troll his guy. Him and Devontae are like this. So don't look too deep into this, you guys. He's just messing with his boy. He said he's salty. I don't think so, man. Look, at the end of the day, these guys are friends, man. You know what I mean? They want each other to be happy. Aaron got the bag that he wanted. Devontae got to go where he wanted to go. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Shout out to my people. Cars closer to Rodgers than Lazard to Adams. Now, this I can actually agree with, my brother. I hate the A-Rod in DC comparison. Don't get me wrong. Fan of Derek Carr, but Aaron Rodgers is he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? Now, if our brother DC can get some wins under his belt, then we can start talking. I just don't like to compare greats, you know what I mean, to others that haven't won anything yet. You know what I mean? But shout out to our quarterback, Derek Carr, and also shout out to Aaron Rodgers, man. Black Smile, we're going to talk about it. Yes, I'm hearing that Duron Harmon looks really good out there as well. It sounds as though, everybody was kind of taking it light today because the pads finally just came on. But Duron Harmon, apparently he was the one that went out there and kind of hit stick somebody, man. You know what I mean? So you love to hear it. Also, I heard Jonathan Abram look really good out there today after, a few days ago, a collision with Roderick Teamer. Roderick Teamer still has not been back to camp since then, you guys. And then I heard he got cooked yesterday by Tyron Johnson. So it's good to see that, Jonathan Abram is showing out. I guess he looked really good in coverage today. There was a pass breakup against Foster Moreau. Really, really cool. Our guy, Darien Butler, man, out of ASU, UDFA. My guy, man, I was pushing for us to go get Darien Butler in the 7th round, but we ended up getting him as a UDFA. Antonio Pierce, our linebacker, our linebacker coach, his former coach at Arizona State. He's trying to show out, man. I love it. It sounds as though he was out there balling today as well, even though I know it was against Chase Garbers. You know what I'm saying? But still, to know that Darien Butler is out there getting equipped and getting used to the speed of the game and looking good out there. It's always great signs to hear that your UDFAs are showing out at training camp. Shout out to Blacks Mob as well. Tyron, go have a shot at the wide receiver spot. Yes, man. I just keep hearing great things about Tyron Johnson, the forgotten man. Everybody totally forgot for a while there that he was even on the roster. We were talking about all these other receivers that we got, and Tyron Johnson was like the forgotten man that everybody just totally forgot that the previous regime brought him in to be our speedster on the outside. And look, Tyron Johnson is out there balling right now. There you go, SVT. T. Billy. For those who don't know, that's his nickname. And he's looking really good out there, you guys. Really good signs from camp. It sounds as though also that our offensive line is shining and our defensive line. I don't know who said it, Vinny B or Levi Edwards. Somebody said that they kind of got the best of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like the O-line won, the D-line won. You know what I mean? It looks good that both sides of the trenches are actually winning right now. So that's a great, great sign early on in training camp. The pads just did come on today. Also, you guys, I'm hearing great things about Justin Hall. They're saying that he's shining out there. Our UDFA out of Ball State, I believe, right? They're saying that he looks really good out there as a kick returner. So there you go, you guys. We may have our kick returner in Justin Hall. So it looks as though everything is coming together right now. I love it. Shout out to all the reporters out there, even though they hate us. Levi Edwards, Vinny B, everybody that's reporting, Vic Tafer, you know what I'm saying? All these guys letting us in on what's going on at training camp. I'm excited. It's the first day of pads, you guys. And I actually got a skit that I'll be uploading after this. And I know everybody in the nation will feel me on this. You know what I mean? So I got a skit on the way. Shout out to Polly, man. T. Billy's finna cook defenses this season. I hope so. He showed glimmers of greatness when he played with the Chargers. And then he came over with us, and it was just kind of you know what I mean? Didn't really get to see the field too much. But I'm looking forward to Tyron Johnson at this point. I know a lot of people said that he may not even make the roster, but this guy looks as though he may make that. He may make the roster, man, and I'm here for it. Yes, EJ, we talked about DJ Turner as well yesterday, man. I'm very excited about him as well. They said that he's been looking really good. Devontae has some nice words of encouragement for him as well. So we here. Demarcus Robinson may not make the roster. Well, you know, they were talking to him today as well. And, you know, Demarcus said, like, it's not going to be a problem getting open this season. He spoke about, you know, being with Kansas City, you know, for the past, what is it, 4 to 6 years? I don't know how many years he was over there. And it was a rivalry amongst us, which we all know. And now, you know, it's home for him. And he was saying that with all these other guys, you know, Waller, Renfro, and Devontae Adams, there's no excuses to not get open. So shout out to Demarcus Robinson. He's saying that there's going to be a lot of opportunities to get the ball because of all these other weapons that we have on the outside and in the slot. Renfro. Shout out to my dog, Jose, man. Good morning, Docs. Hope all is well, my brother. I just got done doing a 3.5 hour workout. You already know, man. Got home, took my dog for a walk, and I said, why not come on and talk to my family for a little bit? You know what I mean? So we here, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you guys wipe them feet. Hit them thumbs up, you guys. And if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Car's going to light up the board, man. Talk that talk, Junior. I'm here for it, my brother. As critical as I am of DC, year in and year out, I hope that he just goes insane this year. Josh, this is facts, my brother. Never been this hyped at all for Raiders football. And in my 38 years of life, this is the most excited I've ever been. Raider Rider, great things. I've been hearing a lot about Anthony Averett as well. Look, this new regime is really, really excited about Anthony Averett. It looks as though he's already living up to the bill out there. Like, they're saying that this secondary, you guys, with Rocky Sin and Anthony Averett out there right now, that it looks really, and Nate Hobbs, it looks really, really good at this point. Like, really good. Like, for them to be out there balling against all these offensive weapons that we have, oh my God, I'm excited about our corner room. I'm just very, very nervous about the depth, because if one of these guys go down, we may be fucked. You know what I'm saying? I want to read this too. Shout out to my dog, Sean Johnson. He sent me something the other day about, let me see real quick. Let me find this. I wanted to talk about this the other day. Shout out to Sean Johnson, and also shout out to Raiders Daily on IG. This is about Anthony Averett, you guys. During the first 4 weeks of last season, Anthony Averett allowed the lowest passer rating in coverage. During the first 6 weeks, he was the league's highest graded defensive player in the red zone, 92.1. He finished the season with the 15th lowest completion percentage allowed, 52%, recorded the 12th highest coverage rating, plus 17.6, tied for 10th in forced incompletions, 12, and 4th in target separation, 1.2. He allowed 3 touchdowns in coverage. Encountered that with 3 interceptions. He recently ranked 10th in PFF's top 10 NFL press corners of 2021, which is all stat-based. That's a beautiful thing, Raider Riders. So there you go, my brother. It sounds as though he is building on last year, and it sounds like he's doing really good out there, man. Shout out to my dog, Raider Rider. Appreciate you, my brother, on the donation. Make it happen. What's good, my brother? Shout out to my dog, Edgar V, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, King. Freddie Raider, man, my guy. Was good, Dax. Right on time. About to have my lunch. Let's get it. We will have a minimum of 9 INTs this season. Let's go, Edgar. I love it. It's been forever since we've had that. Shout out to my guy, Edgar V. People seem to forget we had Faison starting as our cornerback too, and y'all worried about what we have now. Averett and Rocket Center a large upgrade from last year. Definitely Maxwell. Shout out to my dog. Maxfield. My apologies. You already know Dave, man. You family over here. That's facts. That's facts. We did have Brandon Faison as our cornerback too a lot last year. And he definitely outplayed, his contract and what he's done thus far in the season, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Brandon Faison. He's an Indianapolis Colt now. He went with this guy, Gus Bradley. And he'll probably end up getting the best out of him again in Indianapolis. But it's a total upgrade. Total upgrade. Let me see. Did you see Merritt getting sticky with Wally? Yes. Yes. I love that, man. I love it. I love it. These guys are out there getting to it. They're competing. Do you understand how much Devontae Adams' presence alone is going to make this secondary that much better? Merrick does not want to go out there and just allow the best receiver in the game to get over on him. He's going to get feisty with him. He's going to get sticky with him. That's what you want to see out of your second-year guy. Merrick, I said it before and I'll say it again, will be a Pro Bowler this year. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't really give a fuck. I'm telling you now, Merrick will be a dog for us this year. Shout out to my brother Wasted. For those who don't know, we are, and I wanted to mention this real quick too while we're talking camp. We are releasing our new website, you guys, planetraiders.com. It is not up yet. It is not running yet, but it is on the way. We will be ready for week 1. Everybody's asking me, what is it? Is it a shop? Yes. Is it a blog spot? Yes. Is it YouTube based? Yes. It's everything. You get YouTube content. You get special content. We got writers. We have blogs. We have articles. Everything over at planetraiders.com. The one-stop shop. I'm telling you guys right now, this is going to be something that you've never seen before in Raider Nation in the media space. We're literally tackling everything. Everything. There's not one stone that will be unturned with planetraiders.com. Shout out to my brother Wasted and shout out to my brother Raiders.scout. Those are my guys. That is the triangle effect right there. The triangle offense, us 3. And I hope you guys love it when it comes out. Can't wait for it to drop. We'll have merch. We'll have everything. You know what I mean? It's a one-stop shop for everything, you guys. Everything. Stay tuned. planetraiders.com. Big fan base in hot-ass Arizona. I drive for a living, and I see more Raider fans on the road now more than ever. Hope we can get that big one out here in AZ this year. Talk that shit, 21. My guy. Shout out to my boy LV Maximus in the building as well, man. The security from Mount Shillmore. Let me see. Elevate the game. This is facts, my brother. Shout out to Joey G. Can't wait to check it out when it comes. It is on the way, my brother. I promise you. Advertising on vehicles. There you go. There you go. Shout out to Metal Vote. The Devontae Adams effect is real. This is facts, my brother. Facts. Facts plus tax. Raider Lens, is Planet Raiders going to eventually be an app? Yes. I'll say this. Yes. Anything that you can think of in terms of Planet Raiders, as Patrick Graham would say, yes. That's the only way I can describe Planet Raiders at this point is yes. Shout out to the Black Picasso, Patrick Graham. He got that defense ready to go right now, too. These guys look good out there, man. I love it. I love it. Shout out to Kenny Mack, man. To quote the old Sega, rise from the grave. Raider Nation, motherfucker. Talk that shit, bro. Shout out to Raul Martinez, Sacktown, man. Yes, sir. You already know. My city. Love Sacramento to death, man. Don't love it enough to go move back home, but I love it to death. I love it from a distance. You hear me? That's fire. Let's go, Docs. Planet Raiders is on the way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Raider Paul, man. Breaking barriers. Then you're finna see the other team content creators jocking. Hey, man. Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, we are setting the tone this year, you guys. We are definitely setting the tone this season. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna do a lot of different things. We are breaking down barriers. We are raising the bar this high for everyone. I promise you this. Oh, Darien Butler, man, making noise. And, a lot of us kept saying, he's undersized. What is he, 5'9", 5'8", 5'9", or something, 5'10"? Very undersized. And, look, he came in with a chip on his shoulder. And I am here for it, man. I'm here for it. What up, Graphk? What up, Nation? Anyone excited about the season, Albert? I think we all are, my brother. I think we all are. Let me see. Joey G says, I can already envision myself yelling like a motherfucker when Hobbs, Merrick, Lockett-Sin, or Double A get a pick, man. Facts, my brother. Facts. Atlanta Raiders, fire. Keep up the grind, my dog. Shout out to Frank. You know what's funny, Alan? I seen that somebody asked Vinny B a question on Twitter. He said, basically, this is what my O-line looked like. And it was the same O-line as me. Same O-line as Andy. Colton Miller. John Simpson, Andre James, what was it? Dylan Parham and Alex Leatherwood, right? He said, is this what your O-line looks like? And basically Vinny B responded somewhat in the sense of, I think Lester Cotton has something else to say about this, right? I think it was something like that. Like I think Lester Cotton has something to say about this. So, man, y'all, like a lot of people are really buying into the hype of Lester Cotton, man. And don't get me wrong. If he beats out any other guard on this roster, I'm here for it. Put the best player out there. I don't care if we just went and got Dylan Parham in the third round. If he's better than Parham, put him out there at guard and let him shine. Point blank, period. Like, at the end of the day, man, it's all about having the best player available out there. In recent memory, you guys, and I think you guys will agree with me on this, previous regimes, these guys didn't put the best players out there. They put their players out there. Right? That's what happened. Yeah, Wasted too. My brother Wasted got the same. But these previous regimes would throw out their guys like Gus Bradley with, Brandon Faison. And these guys had their guys. They didn't always put the best, talent on the field. And that's a problem. That's a problem. And with this new regime, there's a reason why they won so many damn championships in New England. It was they always fielded the best players out there. Point blank, period, the end. Even if it wasn't the sexy names or the big time names, they put the guys out there that worked in their schemes, and they got a lot of championship jewelry because of it. You know what I mean? So I'm here for it, man. Do not put guys out there because of their names. Put guys out of there because of their talent level and how they fit in this scheme. Point blank, period, the end. Any DT standouts? I have not. It's been very, very quiet on the defensive tackle front thus far. I haven't heard any beat writers or anybody really speak too much about any defensive tackles. I know today they said that Jermaine Illuminor has been playing just at right tackle. That's it. He's not been playing at guard. He's been predominantly out there at right tackle, and then he got the best of Max Crosby in certain situations today. So I like that. I like that. To see Illuminor out there still hungry and playing against one of the best defensive ends in the league, that speaks volumes about this offensive line. The thing is, you guys, this offensive line hears us loud and clear. They hear the nation. They see Twitter. They see Instagram. These guys follow everything. They see all of the shit that people are talking about this O-line. They have a chip on their shoulder. This O-line is going to go out and eat. This is why I said a hot take of them being a top 10 offensive line this season is because they're mad. They're frustrated. They're pissed. And they all have chips on their shoulders because they see all the shit that we all talk. You know what I mean? Everyone. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest. I've been pretty high on this offensive line since the offseason, so I'm gonna exclude myself out of this one. But a lot of people are very nervous about this O-line. I'm not, and these guys they're hungry right now, and it looks as though the O-line has been eaten. They said Parham has been looking pretty good out there. Andre James is looking like a starting center. All these guys are looking good out there right now. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Dave Maxfield, I think that the Waller situation will be resolved in the next week or so. Me personally, I think it'll be done in the next week or so. We have over $20 million in cap space at this point. Just get it done. They just gave Kelsey more money this year. I don't know if you guys seen that. They reconstructed Travis Kelsey's contract, took some money at the latter end of his contract and moved it up this year so he gets paid more. So I know that Waller's people, I know Clutch Sports are calling Zeig immediately and saying, look, what are we doing? So I think it's going to be done in the next week or so. Raider Chaos, I heard really good things about Sam Webb, that he's been balling out in spurts as well. You know what I mean? Another UDFA guy. What is the chance that he'll make the roster? Very, very slim. Very slim. Depending on Mullins' availability. Let me say that. Depending on Mullins' availability, because if he can't play, then we have to look at the Amik Robertsons, the Darius Phillips, the Sam Webbs. We have to look at these guys and say, man, can they hold it up? Can they hold it down until Trayvon Mullen is back? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm going to say this. I think Sam Webb will be a practice squad guy at this point, but I'm keeping an eye on Mullen. I want to see where Mullen and when Mullen will be back. If he's okay, I don't think Sam Webb makes the active roster at all. But either way, I think Sam Webb will be a guy that we'll be patient with. Small, I think it was a small school guy, right? You know what I mean? So we'll be patient with Sam Webb. What UDFA makes the roster at this point, it sounds like Darien Butler. Let's be real, you guys. It's been very, very quiet on the Palomalu front. I heard that I think that Darien Butler they said that he blew up Britton Brown in some type of play. I forgot what it was. But I haven't really heard too much good things about Britton Brown at the running back position, the 7th rounder. But it's been really quiet with the UDFAs outside of Sam Webb and Darien Butler. It's been really quiet. Really quiet. So I don't know. At this point, I'll say Darien Butler because a lot of people are saying that he's out there looking really good. Oh, and Justin Hall. He may make this roster as a returner. Justin Hall at Ball State. Keep an eye on him as well, Zach. JC, I like Mullen as a third corner. If Mullen is your third corner, that is a great problem to have. I'm all for Rock Ya-Sin and Anthony Averett starting. All for it. If Mullen is your third guy, I am here for it. That means that we are looking really, really good. Not knowing who will make the roster is a great problem to have. Facts, Casper. Facts, my brother. Shout to LV, man. KG Wright retired. Shout out to him, man. I mean, the writing was on the wall. I expected him to. And the good thing is he went out really speaking highly of the Raiders. He said that we are the team to beat in the AFC West. Shout out to KJ Wright, man. A stand-up guy on and off the field. And enjoy retirement, my brother. Once a Raider, always a Raider, even if you only spend a season with us. Yep, hyperbolic. Facts. We talked about this the other day as well, brother. Don't forget Darien Butler was the first to snag an interception. He might be a backup linebacker. He did snag that INT off of Stidham. I just have to throw that out there, hyperbolic. I know I don't want to be like nitpick, but he did get that pick off of Jared Stidham. So there's that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't want to be an asshole, but it was off of Jared Stidham. It wasn't DC. I'll tell you that. It's shit. He's going to be an all-pro nickel guy, bro. It's just different. Nate Hobbs is going to be a slot corner and one of the best in the league. That's where he fits, my brother. Nate Hobbs is going to be on the field as much as possible. He's the clear-cut slot guy. Clear cut. Is Tyron Johnson balling out? If so, you think he could be wide receiver 3? Yeah, Chaos. Look, the wide receiver 3 position is up for grabs. All these guys, it sounds as though they're out there fighting for a spot. It's been really quiet on the Keelan Cole front, too. You know what I mean? So to hear about Tyron Johnson balling out, it's a little shocking because Keelan Cole was someone that I know a lot of us were excited about coming over from the Jets. And it's been really, really quiet. I mean, I know it's day one with the pads, so I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit. But to hear Tyron Johnson's name so much and to not hear Keelan Cole, even hear Mac Hollins' name a lot, you know what I mean? Even though I think that's more about energy. I think Max Hollins is more brought up because of the energy he brings, because of the humor he brings to the team. But they said he's looking good out there as well. So it's been really, really quiet on the Keelan Cole front. Demarcus Robinson has been talking to the media, you know what I mean? So he's been out there. I'm still waiting to see what the hell is going on with Keelan Cole. Shout out to Jose, man. Docs, will Mullins start the Hall of Fame? No way in hell. No way, Jose. Damn, I didn't even mean to do it like that. But yeah, no way, Jose. Bars. You know what I mean? Nah, there's no way. You keep him out. He's been a starter in the league for years. You don't even play him at all in the preseason. Let him heal up. He'll be ready to go. Hopefully. Shout out to 609. We're gonna have hella haters this year, and I'm gonna love every bit of it. We have haters every year. We're the Raiders. We're used to it. You know what I mean? So at this point, at least the hate, this time you can understand why there's hate, right? Because we're winning. Like, that's the kind of hate you want. You want the kind of hatred that comes with success. You don't want the hatred that comes with just being a shit team, right? That's what we want. We want that hatred that comes along with success. And hopefully, man, we turn that corner, man. Always thought once we got Cole, it was a thin chance for him to make it. Me too, KO. But hey, you never know, man. It's still early. It's still early. Tyron Johnson may be balling out right now. You never know. Something else may happen. Keelan Cole may just come out and ball out. We don't know. It's still early. Can't wait to see how things start to play out during preseason. Facts, my brother. And we will be live streaming the game as well, you guys. The Hall of Fame game. We'll be right here at DOX ENT live streaming the game. So make sure you guys come watch the game with us. We always have fun with the live streams, man. We talk shit. It's barbershop talk. You know what I mean? I love doing the live streams. I miss that shit so much. Me, Andy, Hammer, everybody last year that did the live streams, we just had a ball, bro. Shit. Who else was there? My brother Raider Gay was with me on games. We had a ball, man. We definitely had a ball. Xavier, what's good, King? Raider Chaos. Mac Hollins came over from the Miami Dolphins. He was predominantly a special teamer over there. He was a captain, though. And I believe he had about, 400 yards receiving last year. I think he had, though, was it 4 TDs? Something like that. Was it 4 TDs? I think he had 4 TDs last year with Miami. It might even have been more than that. Let me look that up real quick. Boom. I think he had 4 last year. Yeah, he had 4 TDs. Yep, 4 TDs last year, career high. One was definitely, bro, LV, definitely, bro. I want to see Bam in preseason. I'm not expecting much. I just want to see how he does. Giovanni, what's crazy is I seen some film out there. I think it was from your boy Q. He put some footage out there from training camp. You can totally see where Bam is amongst all the chaos. Like, he's that tall, bro. Like, his measurables is that crazy that you can see him amongst everybody. It was like, oh shit. Like, I'm looking through trying to see where everybody is, and it's just like you see Bam, just fucking statue. It's crazy, man. Graphk, who do you think will be our captains? I don't think too much changes from last year, Jose. I don't. I think that this year it'll be Max, DC. Matter of fact, Alec Ingo won't be because he was one last year. He's a Dolphin now. Denzel Perriman. You got to have Devontae and Chandler Jones, right? I would assume. I mean, shit, you got 2 all-pro guys coming in. I would assume that you make those guys captains. Who was the captains last year, you guys? I know Ingo was one. I know DC was one. I know Max was one. Did we have a special teams guy as well? Daniel Carlson or AJ Cole? Somebody. I don't know. But look, we have a lot. Look, I don't even care about captains at this point. We have a long list of players that are fire and that are going to get it done on the field. Yannick. Was Yannick one? I think Yannick was one, huh? Was Waller? Waller was one of them as well. Let's get it. But Jose, I'll say, we got a lot of star quality on this team, man. So I'm assuming moving forward it'll be DC, Denzel Perriman, Max Crosby, maybe still Waller if he was one last year. Waller got to be. And shit, I mean, you got to have Devontae or Chandler Jones, man. You got to. You have to. If Yannick was a captain last year, you got to put Chandler Jones in there as well. Shout out to Joey G. I'm glad we got this Hall of Fame game because we get to see the third, fourth stringers play more like for example, seeing Darien, Butler, Palomalu, Hollins, etc. Shit's gonna be lit. Facts. See, this is why I'm excited. I'm not excited enough to go buy a ticket for $500 and go to the Hall of Fame game and then have to pay for a flight and all that. I'm not that excited, but I'm very excited to stay home and be able to break all this film down live while watching the live stream. Like, I'm excited to see these young guys. I really am. You know what I mean? But, oh, yeah, Harmon might be a sneaky captain pick too. That's facts. But I'm excited to see these young guys. I am. I'm excited to see them. Like I said, it's not excited enough to spend a band to go to Canton, Ohio. But excited enough to do the live stream and break the film down. Real shit. Facts, Tony. I remember that. He was sitting down at that table in the headquarters when he first got there, and he was looking at the jerseys, and he said, yeah, we need a C on this patch. And he was talking about the flag football game. My flag football game. That's what he was talking about. How about our LBs this year? Brown, Diablo, and Mika. I'm going to be honest, Micah Kaiser, whatever you want to call him. I don't know how much he's going to play at linebacker, JC. I think he's more of a special teams guy. Kenny Young, another linebacker that I think is going to get a lot of burn. So put him in there. Jayon Brown, Diablo, Perriman, put Kenny Young in there. And now you never know. Darien Butler may fit somewhere in there. You know what I mean? And then keep an eye on Abram as well, playing in the box and all that good stuff. I think we're going to get creative at the linebacker position this year. And I'm very excited to see what Patrick Graham does there. But keep an eye out on Kenny Young as well, JC. Kenny Young, free agent that we just brought over. I think he's going to ball out. Micah's going to be more of a special teams guy. He'll get some reps at linebacker here and there if someone goes down, but I think he's predominantly a special teams ace. Shout out to my guy, Jose, man. Docs, I'm starting to think Deron Harmon might start over Abrams. I could be wrong. I hope Abrams turns this all around. Me too. You always want to see the young guy get a chance to go out there and ball out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not against having Deron Harmon out there. If he's the guy for the job, then put him out there. He's a veteran that's been there, that's got some jewelry to him. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Why not? I'm here for it. Put Deron Harmon out there. I think we all can agree that Abram needs to play in the box. Get him closer to the line of scrimmage because he is a missile out of the box. Keep him there as much as possible. I'm all for Deron Harmon and Merrick back there. I love it. I think that would be perfect, Jose, to have both of those guys back there. You know what I mean? Real shit. Shout out to my brother Jose, man. Appreciate you on all the supers, King. Let me see. Exactly, Junior. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. That's facts. Abram in the box for sure. He couldn't cover a car with a tarp. Hey, bro. They said he got cooked yesterday by Tyron Johnson. I don't even know why he was on Tyron Johnson. Like, how the hell do you have Abram on Tyron Johnson with all that speed? Like, are you trying to embarrass this guy? Like that's fucked up, man. But I'm excited to see what Abram does this year. I'm excited to see what he brings. I think Abram should be a specialist box player and a situational pass rusher. Facts. Blitz him. Get him after the quarterback. I want to see Abram after the quarterback. There was so many times. It's funny because we always got on Arden Key, right? We always called him almost, right? Arden almost Key. I feel like Abram was like him too. Like, there was so many times where he almost got to the quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, he almost got there, but he shot off like a missile. Like, you know what I mean? I want to see more of that. Keep him away from anybody that can catch the damn ball. Tight ends, receivers, I don't give a shit what it is. You know what I mean? Shit, even running backs, shit, they're dropping the coverage. Like, keep him away from all the motherfuckers. Have him attacking the quarterback. Point blank period of the year. See. Sanjit said that he heard that the play Abram got burnt on might have been the corner's fault. Well, I got to go back and check it out. I'm going to talk to Sanjit. Actually, we'll probably have Sanjit and Scout on very soon as well. I want to talk to them about this offensive line. I know that they both have two difference of opinions on the O-line, and Sanjit and my brother Scout said they would love to come on and debate it. So I'm looking forward to that. I always love having Sanjit and Scout on together, man. Like, it's hilarious. He over pursues and takes bad angles. Facts. Why he almost gets to him. Definitely would love to see Abrams blitzing that QB. He's a damn missile. Facts. I think Abram will improve in coverage this year. The new secondary guys will naturally make him look better anyways. Austin, I hope so, my brother. I have to disagree with you, but I hope that you are right, my brother. For real. What made me laugh was how news came out that Abram was running into teammates. That dude always running into everything. That's facts. That's facts, though. Running into fucking running into carts on the side of the field. And Abram is just, he a madman, bro. Abram's a menace, bro. LV, I love when Scout is on. That's my guy, man. That's my guy. Mumford is a lot better than we think. Before 2021 season, he was the second and third. Facts, Zach. And a team captain. I like their Mumford. I actually really, really like that pickup. I think that he'll be good for us later on down the line. I just don't think he's ready yet. I think he's still raw. You know what I mean? We got to allow him to get adjusted to the speed of the game. You don't want to throw Mumford out there yet. Let me see. I thought, oh, bro, yeah, that shit looked crazy, Casper. This is facts. Facts plus tax. But yeah, that's what I'm hearing thus far, you guys at camp, man. Let me see. There was some other stuff that I wrote down that I wanted to talk about as well. We talked about the Aaron Rodgers trolling Devontae Adams. Maximus, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy LV. Told me about KJ Wright retiring. We brought that up. Let me see. Vinny B's talking about Divine Diablo looks really good up there, out there as well. Yeah. Get them questions in, you guys. Get them questions in. He just all gas, no brakes. If Abram can play with patience, facts, my brother. Imagine using Abram as bait in coverage and Merritt comes in with the INT. Shit. Jorge, I mean, is that possible? Because shit, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I know if anybody sees Abram anywhere near coverage, they're going to attack him. That's for sure. So maybe we could use him as you know what I mean, as bait. Maybe. Ryan, yes, Julio Jones signed with Tampa, 1 year, $6 million deal with the opportunity to make upwards of $8 million. Tampa will probably get maybe 8 weeks out of him. Maybe at best. I don't really know why he went there. And you know what I mean? It's kind of weird to me because, you know, Julio Jones at this point, I mean, I know he went there to get a ring. I know he went there to go play with Tom Brady. But, you know, as a football player, man, you know, Tom Brady beat him in his only Super Bowl. They came back from that crazy deficit. You're going to one of the biggest rivals of the team that you're going to be known for, the Atlanta Falcons. It's like watching Tim Brown if he left us and went to the Denver Broncos. You know what I mean? Or went to the Chargers or the Chiefs. Like, I don't understand why Julio went there, especially with all those guys they have over there, Godwin and Evans. You know what I mean? Shit, man, they have Russell Gage. I really don't get it. I don't get it. I think this was just basically a ring chasing move at this point. You know what I mean? He could have got more money going somewhere else. Make it happen. I appreciate you, my brother. LV, I haven't gotten a chance to watch it. I've been out and about moving and shaking, so I'm definitely going to go sit in line at my son's school and play it. Definitely. Tampa, Florida is a nice place to end career, perfect retirement spot. I hear you, Chada. Yeah, that's facts. Brown went to the Bucks too. He basically just took Brown's spot. You can't beat him, join him in Julio's mind. I mean, hey, man, look, Julio Jones has had such a monstrous, like, just successful career in terms of, you know, his own play, you know, I mean, individual stats. You know what I mean? They haven't won anything, but like he's had a phenomenal career when it comes to being a receiver and all the statistics wise, right? Raider Paul, I know Tim Brown went to the Bucs, but he didn't go to a divisional rival. You know what I mean? He only played there for a year, I believe. But he went there, but he did not go to a divisional rival. But yeah, I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Shit happens. James, I'll say this. Falone keeps hinting at the Raiders on Instagram, Twitter. He's sharing fan artwork from other guys. You know what I'm saying? Like with him with Raiders shit on. He wants to be a Raider so bad. I don't know, man. I don't know. There has to be something there, you guys, for him to come in and get a workout and leave without a job and still be available. There has to, maybe he's not ready to go. Maybe he's not physically cleared to go yet. You know what I mean? Remember, he's coming off 2 surgeries and he's a big guy. It's not easy. You see, you know what I mean? Our guy Denzel Good retired. And I know he said that it was what did he say? It was a family. The reasoning behind it was family, right? He wanted to spend more time with his family right now, and then maybe potentially he'll come back. I think it was family. I don't think Denzel Good would lie about that, but I also think coming off the injury, he's just not going to be able to play the way he used to play. You know what I mean? So maybe he needs more time to heal up and get better. I wouldn't be shocked if Denzel Good came back a year from now. I wouldn't be shocked about that because he has to get right. If he can't play the way he used to play, why play? You know what I mean? Me too. Make it happen. I love it. I love anytime you see a guy that wants to play for the Raiders. But this is the thing that moving forward that changes for us. Make it happen. Before, guys wanted to play with us because they wanted to check. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to play with us because the opportunity to win. You know what I mean? The opportunity to make more money in a no-state tax place. They want to play with this because of the state-of-the-art facilities that we have, from stadium to practice facility. There's so many different reasons now why guys want to play with us. It's not just let me go finesse a bag out of the Raiders because I know we're not going to win shit, but I know I can get some money, right? I know he has a personal reason why he wants to play for the Raiders, but let's be honest, make it happen. If another team came out of left field right now and said we would love to have you for loan, he would go directly over there. You know what I mean? Why move if you don't have to move? You got a house out there or an apartment out there in Vegas. It's just easy to say I want to stay here and play for the team that took me in, you know what I mean, and gave me an opportunity. But if somebody else comes calling, Darius Falone is gone. Simply put, you know what I mean? Tony said, if we don't have any DTs by week 3, Derrick Henry going for 200. Fuck. Well, you know what? All we got to do is score 50 on the Titans. We'll be all right. You feel me? Not used to seeing guys like Darius, and I agree with you 100%, Doc. Shout out to my dog. Shout out to everybody that's been writing me, that's been emailing me and DMing me about Planet Raiders. I will get to all your guys' emails in your DMs definitely very, very soon. I promise you guys. I'm going to get to a lot of them today. I already responded to some, but there's a lot of them. So I will be getting to you guys. I'm actually going to forward some of these over to my brother Wasted so we can look over some of them. But if you guys have reached out email-wise or DM, I will get to you. I promise you. I promise you we want as many people on board with this Planet Raiders as possible. So if you guys are writers, we have writers from Bleacher Report. We have writers from Sports Illustrated, Fansided. We have all of them. They are over here already a part of this. If you guys can write, hit me up. Philip, I got so many hats, bro. I have no idea. I don't even remember. Where the fuck did I get this hat? Oh, lids out here in Dallas at the mall. Same exact color, man. You know what I'm talking about? Change the game. As free agents are concerned, no taxes, facilities, and competitive teams. There you go, my brother. Facts. Do you see us making a mid-season trade / acquisition that really moves the needle? Big Mike, I'll say this. I want to see what we look like first before we even go that route. Because if we're winning and clearly winning, like, you know what I mean, at the break, and there really ain't no reason to, right? There's no reason to. If we're already balling out, there ain't no reason to. I have to answer that question a little closer to that time period, my brother. You know what I mean? But I'll say this. If we're playing at a high level and we feel like we're a man or two away from actually really competing for a championship, if we feel like we're like, I don't know, 7-2 at, you know what I mean, after 9 games, and it's like, damn, those 2 games, there was a glaring need, and it was a receiver, right? OBJ may be available. You make that call. He can take us over the top. If Sue somehow, some way is still available and we're 7-2, but we need help in the trenches, I can definitely see us reaching out to him to come in for his services. We kind of just got to wait and see, you know what I mean, in terms of that. Shout out to my brother Big Mike as well. Planet Raiders own Big Mike. So Brandon, my brother, I was trying to, because I see you wrote that on IG. I didn't actually know what you meant, King. So what do you mean by that? Do you mean in terms of like IT work? Is that what you mean, like IT stuff? Hit DM me, my brother. DM me on IG. We'll definitely talk. Shout out to my dog Brandon, man. Julio Jones to the Bucks probably hurt you a little, huh? Yeah, man. You guys know I wanted to see Julio in the Raider jersey, man. You know that. But it is what it is. You know how this goes. Once these guys that I be like, I want them to be a Raider and they move on, that's fuck them. At that point, fuck them. Like, I'm not really tripping. I'll never think about Julio Jones again. Still sleep well at night. Facts. The roster is just starting to get evaluated as far as on the field. Facts. Shout out to the 350 people in the chat. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, man. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. I got to get out of here, you guys. I didn't realize it's 2:20. My sons are probably in line waiting at school right now. So hit that subscribe button, man. I will be live again tonight, you guys. I will be live tonight. I'm going to get my brother Wasted on. I'm probably going to get Scout on and talk a little bit more about Planet Raiders. So stay tuned. I got to get the fuck out of here, y'all. Love y'all, nation. One.